Imagine waking up one day to the news that death by aging is no longer inevitable. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, there's a fascinating concept called longevity escape velocity that suggests this might become reality sooner than you think. Picture yourself on a moving walkway at an airport, but instead of trying to catch a flight, you're trying to outrun aging.
That's essentially what longevity escape velocity is. The point at which life-extending medical advances are happening faster than the time it takes us to age 1 year.
In other words, for every year that passes, science adds more than a year to your life expectancy. Some researchers, like gerontologist Aubrey de Grey, believe we're just decades away from reaching this tipping point. They estimate it could happen as soon as 2030 to 2050. Just think about that for a moment. People born in this generation might be the first to have the option of living indefinitely. But what would this mean for our world? Imagine the implications. Our retirement systems would need a complete overhaul. After all, who wants to retire at 65 if they could live to be 200 or more? Career paths would transform dramatically. You could be a doctor for 50 years, then become an artist, then maybe an astronaut. Why not? The impact on relationships would be profound too. Would "till death do us part" mean something entirely different? Would we have multiple families across centuries? And what about resources? We'd need to seriously rethink how we manage our planet's capacity to support potentially immortal humans. Of course, this raises huge ethical questions. Would this technology be available to everyone, or only to those who can afford it? Would it create an even bigger gap between the rich and poor? And perhaps most importantly, should we even pursue this path? The concept of longevity escape velocity isn't just about living forever. It's about reimagining what it means to be human. Whether we're ready for it or not, this could be one of the most significant turning points in human history, fundamentally changing everything we know about life, death, and what lies in between.